stadiums in all of sports. This one where Hala Madrid has been sung on the way to more victories and championships than most teams can count. And now the Spanish crowd welcoming in the type of football played across the Atlantic Ocean. Almost 80,000 of our closest friends here today joining us in Madrid's Estadio Santiago Bernabeu. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins. Across the field, that's head coach Mike McDaniel of the Dolphins. His guys serving as the home team here in the Spanish capital. Kicker Matt Gay ready to get this started. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you on the call. And we're underway in Madrid. On return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So they're left with 4th down here.
Ryan Stonehouse in punt formation for the Dolphins.
Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show. One of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
He finds Brown right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
First down, Washington.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Daniels back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Daniels throwing on 3rd. He's got it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And the Washington 1st down.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. Daniels gonna keep it. That's no way to treat your reigning conference player of the week as they dump him for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. He's got them down at the doorstep inside the 5. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throats.
7, Dolphins nothing.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. That's some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. Tagovailoa on 1st down. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Look at that power, deep left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Intended for Jalen Waddle. Incomplete.
3rd down run from Achane. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Dolphins 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
The shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Has some room to work. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins trim the lead to 1. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. That out run the Commanders for their second drive of the game. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense is set. First and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Washington first down.
Now Daniels to throw. Complete to the left side to Samuel. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They'll go to the option on second down. Rolling into enemy territory. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first. Now after that snap, there's an injured Dolphin still out there. So we're going to get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops fast forward. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard. It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Able to find Ertz. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. On now is Matt Gay to try this Commander's field goal. From the left hash, this is from 47. Gay's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. So Mike McDaniel getting his Dolphins out there for their next drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Second down carry for A.J. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Dolphins first down. First and 10.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Following the play, we have an injured Commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause. One quarter away so far. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More coming up after this quick break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They have second down behind the sticks. 2 out from the gun. Here's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commander's defense. And for the second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. All in left side. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
So instead of running third down again, they decide to bring up fourth and let him keep the gain on the last play.
That penalty is declined.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting second in the NFL in receptions. Here's a counter give to Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, pump up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Commanders' first down.
On it with Robinson from the pistol. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
On second down, Robinson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Here they go, in set for 3rd and 4. To throw, Daniels. Dump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Complete to Brian Robinson. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Commanders.
Samuel comes in motion left. Now Daniels off the play action. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
First down, Washington.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Back to throw, here's Daniels. Going to go against the D.
That's interference. Defense.
So with a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. On first down, here's Daniels. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Man in motion here. Second down and 10. Daniels. Quick slant to Samuel. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's a gain of 6.
3rd and short. Daniels. He's running for it. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Washington.
the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 17.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here comes Malik Washington. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And he sure has proven to be a handful for him, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. They'll start the drive with Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Going to be knocked away, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and 4th and 4 coming up. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He has it at the 22, and he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. Going on first down, Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
3 yards on the play. First down, Washington.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
2nd and 3 now.
To gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 34-yard line.
Firing quickly out wide, Daniels. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to run here with Robinson. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Gain of a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
So Mike McDaniel getting his Dolphins out there for their next drive. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Ball at the 33 for first down. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. He's throwing deep to the left side. And we all saw it, flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. With H-Chan here out of the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins reduce the lead to just 4. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. An option right that begins this drive. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Washington first down.
So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. It's the Commanders. Looking at 1st and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Daniels now on 1st down. Dumps it off to Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 44. 2nd and 3 now.
Robinson. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
3rd down, give to Robinson. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vet, Tressway. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. 1st down, here's Tua. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
21. Commanders 17.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Commanders head out now late in the 1st half. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock, if they so choose. 55 seconds left. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. On the gun, it's Daniels. this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. They send a man in motion. Daniels on first down. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At their 49.
Now Daniels to throw. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He brings it in. And he works this to the 38 before going now. 2nd and 3 now. To throw again, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. On now is Matt Gay to try this Commander's field goal. It's a 48-yard look for him. Gay's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. So just a one-point game here at the break, Brock, as we go over to the EA Sports Halftime Reports with our buddy Scott Hansen.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our two teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. First and 10, around to Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Third and long for him here. It's caught by McLaurin. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They've got a man in motion. Toss now to Robinson. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Completes one and bends it. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down, Washington.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. There's Robinson running the zone read. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. Setting up, second and goal. Daniels from the pistol. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Dan Quinn never afraid to take a risk. His guy's going for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point.
Daniels looking to throw. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
Washington now to return. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. First down, tackled by Lord to throw. Short pass brought in. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
He's a chain at the middle. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle, instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
You could put that sack right into the coverage sack category. You can see the quarterback, he's scanning, right? He's going through his progressions. 1, 2, 3, nobody's open. And then bam, sack lunch.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. On first down, here's Daniels. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 5 still to go here, this is 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing from the gun here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
3rd and short, Daniels. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
First down, Washington.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Tackled on the play by the first rounder out of Michigan, Kenneth Grant. They send a receiver in motion right. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
And the Washington first down.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This time it's a passing play. Look underneath here, Robinson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
They're going to try with the wide out. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing now, Daniels. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get out. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
A 28-yard attempt.
Gay's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Dolphins are headed out there alongside Jalen Waddle for this next series. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First carry now. This is Ollie Gordon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 27-yard line.
Tua off the play. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment. A great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 37.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Right back to Hill. This is caught. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 46.
Play action with Tagovailoa. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. New set of downs for him from the 46. Tagovailoa off the play fake. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 39-yard line.
And off running left, it's a champ. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 25 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and goal at the
From the red zone on 1st. The Commanders' rush brings him down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Drops back. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
All right, that's to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jason Sanders. From 37 yards in the right hash.
37-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Commanders.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him their offense another shot.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
21 yards. And the Commanders first down.
Daniels on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
8 yards.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. So after the play, we have the trainers headed out. Looks like a member of the Dolphins out there is in some discomfort. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, it's Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a first.
Commanders.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. And he'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Option possession gives to Robinson. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
They'll air it out on third. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
As we're into the fourth quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, Kate, it's one thing to get a player out into space. It's another when the defense sees it coming. No chance there for the running back as the defense defeats the blocks before that screen could ever get started.
To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third down run from Achane. Shoots away from one. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
And the Dolphins, first down.
Tagovailoa on first down. Catch is made near the edge. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Trying for it, it's Achane. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
The Commanders and Terry McLaurin are ready for another look on offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Daniels now on first down. The left side is caught by Sinnott. And he's taken down at the 30. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
First down, Washington.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 16 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
And the Washington first down.
Daniels going to keep it. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first.
No gain on
May
the
still have
play.
2 to work with in this final quarter. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders have it close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders lead by 15 now.
Commanders 39, Dolphins 24.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Pretty solid field position starting out here. It's tackled at the 29. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. Out of the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good for Dolphins. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Working quickly here.
Taken down by Quan Martin. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. This one's caught. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
And the Dolphins
First down. Tagovailoa to throw. Gets this one to Waller. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Tua off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line. To the air yet again. Tagovailoa looking for somewhere to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Clock is working against him as they hurry up to the line. To throw. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Now we're trying to keep a sliver of hope alive and make things a 1-score game. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th.
Next the score. Commanders 39, Dolphins 31.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On the give, here's Robinson. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. He'll look to throw it. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. I think we had somebody shaken up on that one, Brock. Medical staff looking, at running back Brian Robinson Jr., so we'll take a brief pause. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So score this as a win for the Commanders. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as we say hasta luego from Madrid.